Hey everyone, I'm going to just wait just a little bit for folks to come in. Hey Preach Mike, thanks so much for joining my my Periscopes. Thanks everybody for joining. Come on in. It is time for LOVESCOPE with Julie Wadley, your friendly matchmaker and coach. Today we are going to be talking about how can I trust him or her again. One of the hey Bieber, thanks for joining, or I think that's Bieber. Jay Hyde, thank you all for joining. I want to make sure that I do acknowledge everyone that's coming in and sharing the LOVESCOPE. So let's go ahead and get started because I'm outside and it is crazy hot. I'm in the South, so it's crazy hot. So if I start sweating, just let me know. But let's talk about how to rebuild trust. So relationships is nothing but an agreement. It is an agreement between two people that something is going to happen, be it a business relationship, a friendship, or a romantic relationship. Everything has an agreement. There are unspoken agreements and there are spoken agreements. The spoken agreements are pretty simple. You have a contract, you're going to do this, I'm going to do that. And if that contract is broken, then there are ramifications for that broken contract. But what happens with trust is that an unspoken agreement was broken. And unspoken agreements are in, let's just say, for example, a romantic relationship. The unspoken agreement is you are going to honor me, I'm going to honor you, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to cheat, I'm here for you, I'm not going to disrespect you in any way. That is generally the unspoken agreement that you have with your partner. Over time, agreements are amended and new agreements are made. So, for example, if your partner cheats on you and there's no recourse, that is now the new agreement. That it's okay. If your partner disrespects you or talks crazy to you or does something to your family that isn't acceptable, but you say nothing, or there is no ramification for that behavior, then that is the new agreement. So first, you want to check what your real agreement is. If both of you have agreed that this is the way your relationship is going to be, then that's the agreement. However, if there is an agreement between two people and one person betrays that agreement, meaning they've either slept with someone else, or they lied, or they are deceitful in any way, or they just plain out run or leave, then that's when trust is broken. Trust can only be broken with people you have made an agreement with. And the person who you made an agreement with is not honoring his or her side of the agreement. So how do you rebuild that? So with trust, I want you to know that trust is not a destination. You can't just trust someone again. You are constantly building trust. You are constantly cultivating trust. Even with people who have never done you wrong, you can't say, I 100% trust them, because trust, just like infinity, there's never an end to it. You continually build trust with people because of consistency. Consistency is the foundation of trust. When someone breaks that trust, they have effectively broken the relationship. So what you need to do is to speak out loud what has been broken. What agreement made between you two has been broken? So for an example, a romantic relationship that someone cheated. The agreement is, I honor you, you honor me, you don't lie to me, I don't lie to you, you don't get into another relationship with someone else while you're with me. That was what was broken. So there were several agreements that were broken. You need to name each agreement that was broken out loud. between the two of you. So you lied. That's not something that, we said that we were going to do. You stepped out on me, or, you disrespected me in some way. You need to say out loud every agreement that was broken. And then if you want to move on or move forward, you have to say how that has impacted the relationship. I can no longer trust you. I can no longer look at you the same way. I don't feel like we're friends anymore. You have to say what agreements were broken and what the impact is of that broken agreement. Once you do that, you now begin to define a new relationship. Now, these are steps, and let's not kid ourselves. There is going to be a lot of emotion, a lot of anger, a lot of hurt, a lot of guilt, a lot of embarrassment that goes along the way. But these are the steps that you need to take. No one is saying that it's going to be, okay, now we're here, now we're here, now we're here. You still have to work through your feelings. You still have to allow the person who you've broken that trust, you have to allow them to, you have to allow them to go through that pain. So once you get to the point where you can now talk about it, you have to say that relationship has died. That relationship that we were just in has died. You naming the broken agreement and how that impacted you, that's the funeral. That relationship is dead. You've had a funeral, and now you've got to create a new relationship. You can't go back to the same relationship because it's dead. It's gone. You don't want it anyway. That person didn't want it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in the situation. So name the new agreement. You have to say what it is that you want now. If you guys want to be together, if you guys want to move forward, you have to name what the new agreement is going to be. In this new agreement, we have to check in with each other. In this new agreement, I am going to give you more attention that I didn't give you before. I will, whatever it is that caused the broken agreement in the first place, that has to be in the new agreement. So after you have named the new agreement, it's time for implementation. So that is the behaviors, the actions, what you say, how you say it, what you do, how you do it. That is the implementation of the new relationship, the new agreement. Trust comes along when you are consistently acting in the way that is aligned to the new relationship, to the new you, the new us. If that person is not consistent, then there's no trust. You cannot rebuild trust without consistently behaving in a way that aligns to the new relationship. So again, if you want to trust your partner again, you have to name the injury. You have to name what was wrong, what was broken. And it may sound really funny, and it may sound crazy, and it may sound kooky, but you can't keep fighting. You can't keep saying you did this, you did that. That's not getting you anywhere. The point of it all is the relationship is gone. Whatever you had is gone. If you want to move forward, you have to build a new relationship, and that person has to be on board. So Preach Mike says, what if there hasn't been infidelity, but perhaps there have been trust issues with finances? So going back to what we said, we can be talking about business, we can be talking about friendship, we can be talking about parents. Every relationship has an agreement. In that relationship, it might not have been you got stepped out on or there was infidelity, but I trust you not to be careless with our finances. I trust you that you have our best interests in mind. Let's just say if you're married, right? Let's just say, Preach Mike, your wife is in charge of finances. The agreement is that you guys talk about finances. You guys are going to, put away a certain amount of money every month, or you guys are going to be working towards college, or you're working towards vacation, or whatever that is. If that person goes and spends like $2,000, $10,000 on something that you guys didn't agree with, that is the same thing as if someone has cheated on you. Because at the end of the day, the agreement that you guys have made has been broken. And the steps that you guys need to take is the same. Name what was broken, how that impacted you and the relationship, and then come to a new agreement. Maybe you're going to be handling the finances now. Maybe there needs to be some check-in. Maybe there needs to be both of you guys come together and talk about, what we're doing this month or what we're doing this week. So the implementation is being consistent. That's how you gain trust back in your partner, or how you gain trust in the relationship again, is that you are consistently aligning to the new agreement. So I hope that was helpful for you. The person who originally asked this last week, and I'm not sure you're on, but I hope you're watching the replay. I'm sweating like like someone who just ran, a marathon. So I'm gonna, try to cut this short. But if you have any questions, or if you are trying to figure out how to regain trust in your relationship, my website is elisimone.com, www.elisimone.com. I am a certified life coach and relationship coach, and I work with individuals who want more out of life and love. And that's including how to regain trust with your partner. That's how to regain that love that you lost over time. So I do always have open. Thanks for sweating it out. Thank you. I do have office hours that I dedicate once a week for anyone who would like to just kind of pop in. So go ahead and go to the website, elisimone.com, fill out an application, and then hopefully we can get you to where you want to be. So thanks for listening. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.